Welcome back to Astroneer Fun Creations Part 3. This is my mobile scrapper, and I say Fun Creations, this one actually has a reasonably practical value within the game, but I also think it's quite fun. You have a large rover, which is the only vehicle large enough to carry an extra large shredder. Because the shredder's on top, we cannot fit our rover seat on top, but if you put it on front, that's fine. It might look like an awkward driving position, but you can still drive the rover without any problems. I've got a couple of floodlights on there for headlights, just for fun, and I've got 4 small QT-RTGs on there, and on the back 2 more RTGs to provide power with a large storage item. You could replace this with a bigger silo. I've got the medium storage silo for random stuff I might find along the way that I would like to collect. And then I have my scrap canister, just a small one here, with 1 piece of scrap seeding it, so it will only collect scrap. And you can now just drive around the planet looking for scrap. There comes a point, I'll make this is going to be super loud. There comes a point in every Astroneer's career when you realise you've made a terrible mess of the planet, or perhaps we Astroneers collectively have made a terrible mess, and you feel like you want to tidy up a little bit. And collecting the scrap, going around the planet's surface, removing any piece of tech and turning them into scrap is a great way of helping the planet restore its natural beauty. Also, as an aside, it provides you with scrap, which you can trade for stuff, should you wish to trade scrap for stuff, and using your trade platform. Here is an Exodumix research aid, and there comes a point in the game when really I don't bother opening these things anymore, and it comes quite early for me, but the tops of these can be scrapped. You have to wait until that medium generator is gone. When you take the research item out, the bottom is going to vanish, but the top stays around, and the reason the top stays around is because it has a value as scrap. So there's the bottom vanished, the top is going to, and I can go away and come back days later and this will still be here. And of course this is junk and needs cleaning up. You cannot scrap research samples, unfortunately. It will not let me put that into, it'll just fall through if I try. It's not going in, it's not locking into place. I can just collect that. But those triangular tops of the pods will scrap, and actually get you quite a nice bit of scrap too. So it's worth doing just for the scrap, even if you don't want to do the research or samples anymore. There's one more I saw. I think there's one more pod I saw quite close by that I was going to open. Nicely, when you get away from this, it's not quite so noisy, but that and the paver are very noisy machines when they're running. Oh, there's a pod over there. I thought I saw one very close by, but no matter. The concept has been demonstrated, the mobile scrapper, and this name may not be unique to me. I may not be the first person to come up with this idea, but I did come up with it independently. So I'll take whatever credit I'm due for that. And yeah, here's the other pod. I'm going to fall down my self-created maze of roads, and this is my very first saved game that I made a bit of a mess of the environment by driving my large rover all over the place, collecting stuff that maybe I shouldn't have bothered collecting, or collecting soil in places where perhaps it would have been better to collect underground, where I don't make the planet. And yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed that I've made such a horrible mess. But we have got a bit more scrap from that debris. So anything that's labelled debris or detritus is scrappable, and we just got to get it locked into place. I'm not quite close enough yet. There we go. And we scrapped, what was it, one broken medium generator. You'll find those all over the place, especially down in the mines. And the top, and we've got 7 scrap already. We put 1 in, so that was 6 scrap. I think these maybe give 3, the generators maybe give 3. You'll see it doesn't take terribly long to fill up the scrap can, and of course I've got a little bit of extra storage on my silo. I could put 2 scrap cans on there and not worry about any extra little pieces. So that's just demonstrate the mobile scrapper, and once you collect a lot of scrap, at least you have tidied up the mess that we have made on our planets. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Bye for now.